Wondering how to start exercising for a more holistic lifestyle and confused by all the information out there? This is a great place to start because we're going to cover a few of the basics. Hi friends, and welcome back. I'm Leanna with Leanna Wellness, and I'm a holistic nutritionist, health coach, and yoga instructor. I help support you make necessary changes along the way so you can live a life more in alignment with your goals, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So many people, when they're starting to live more in alignment with their goals when it comes to their health and wellness, start at exercise. And this is a great place to start. Exercising can help with so many things. You can build muscle. It can help you lose weight, create overall health and wellness and well-being mentally and physically. It can help you with your hormones, your energy levels, and safely and effectively actually increase your metabolism. Now, when I started my wellness journey nearly 6 years ago at this point, I would definitely say that exercise is one of the first places that I started. I knew from the past that I had felt good when I moved my body, and I knew that it helped me lose weight or get to a better place at other times in my life. So many people tell me all the time that exercise just sounds easier than it does to change their diet. And that's perfectly fine. If that's what's resonating with you, let's start here where it might be a little bit more manageable. Our goal is to build a foundation so that you can steadily make progress towards those goals and continually build on that success as time goes on. So as a holistic health coach, one of the things I walk clients through is a 4-step process or 4 phases. Our first phase is to discover. You have to discover and be in alignment with what your goal is. So this is something that you have to plaster your goal all over the place. Get a sticky note, put it on the fridge, put it on your mirror, write it real big at the top of your planner. You need to be focused on what that goal is, because if you're not focused on this main goal and focusing all over here in all these different places, you're going to lose momentum towards that first goal, which comes back to focusing on one thing at a time. Within this phase, you have to understand where you're coming at all of this from. Are you at the very beginning? Are you in the middle somewhere? Are you at a higher place and you're looking to level things up? Are you stuck at a plateau and you've been there and you're frustrated and you don't know how to move forward? Once you've discovered your goal and where you are on your journey, that can then help you decide on where you're going to go. As you move into this deciding phase, you have to decide and do a little self-reflection on what might work for you. So you want to reflect back onto maybe your past. Is there an exercise or a sport that you really enjoyed growing up? Or was gym class your worst nightmare? Let's start there and really figure out what speaks to you. Maybe walking sounds good, maybe running, maybe doing some high intensity workouts, maybe spinning, maybe simply going for a hike in nature. Whatever it is that speaks to you is where we really want to start. Now, if you're that person that doesn't know where to start when it comes to exercising, maybe you have no idea what actually would feel good for you. This is a place where we just have to start. You have to pick one thing. Maybe what sounds good. Does working out at home? How about joining a gym? What about a group fitness class? Let's do a little bit of exploration here in this deciding and discovering phase to figure out what actually might resonate and what will actually keep you motivated because it's fun and you enjoy it so that you can get some results. Once you have decided what it is that you want to move forward with, then you actually have to go do it. You have to do the work, you have to stick with it, and you have to constantly be going back and referencing that main goal that you have up here so that you can continually to make some progress. When you're in this doing phase, it can kind of feel like an up and down here. And that is totally normal. That's part of the process and part of the progress. Because who you are when you started is not who you become. So some of those shifts do get smaller and a little easier to navigate. And once we move through the discover, decide, and do, our last phase is delight, because you get to see some of the actual results that you have created by deciding on a plan and putting it into action and doing the work to actually get some real results. Now, exercise, it can truly make or break your results if you're not going about it smartly. One of the ways it can break your results is if you're over-exercising. If you're over-exercising or overworking yourself, that can actually create more harm and damage to your body and to your cells throughout the process. You have to make sure that when you're setting up this routine, that it's realistic, that it's in alignment with those goals, and that you can keep up with it. All right, so here are just a few more things to keep in mind when it comes to adding exercise into your wellness routine. Number one, be sure you warm up. You don't need an injury that could have been avoided had your muscles been warm. And also, if your body's not warm when it goes into the exercise and the burning phases, you actually reduce the effectiveness of the workout. So be sure to always warm up. A second thing to keep in mind is to give your body time to adjust to a new workout routine. Let's say you're trying a high intensity workout for the first time. You likely might be a little clunky at some of the moves, or you may be super sore on the following days. Give your body that time to adjust, and also be smart when you're in those workouts. Maybe don't go full out on that first time. Give your body the time that it needs to adjust to it. Another thing is to make sure that you stretch after you are finished. We take all this time to work out, but then we skip over the stretching or the cool down. And these parts are really important when it comes to recovery and restoration of your muscles and your fibers and your cells to help build and regrow so that you can be energized and in a good place when you come into your next workout. And one more thing that I want to assure you is that exercise does not have to be excessive. You do not have to work out all hours of the day, every day of the week to achieve your goals. When you're truly living in alignment with your goals, when it comes to your exercise routine and all of your other wellness goals, we can really pinpoint so that you can get there in the most efficient time and way possible so that you're not having to overcompensate because you've eaten something out of alignment with your goals. Being in alignment with your goal truly is key. There are phases our bodies will go through when it comes to our exercise routine. There'll be phases of weight loss, and there'll also be phases of building. In order for there to be weight loss, there has to be a deficit. And in order for you to be building muscle, there has to be a surplus of nutrients. These are simple facts and things that we have to factor in when we are talking about what it is your goal and how we are going to get there when it comes to exercise. If you're in a place where you're struggling to reach your goals and not feeling in alignment with them, I very highly recommend that you get a coach. A coach can help you through some of these plateaus and little turns and ebbs here that can really occur on everybody's journey. Having somebody in your corner looking out for your best interests and constantly reminding you of your true goal can absolutely help you achieve your goals a lot faster. These are conversations I have on a daily basis with clients. I work with them to help them identify and then design specific programs to their specific goals and needs to help them get to their bigger goal of health and wellness. If you're curious what it looks like to work with me as your holistic health coach, check out the link in the description and schedule your free discovery call. On this call, we'll chat about your wellness journey and see where you're at and see if it makes sense for us to work together. I hope you're ready to start living more in alignment with your goals and creating the life that you want. I want to thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Next up, I'll be talking about how to shift your mindset for success. Thanks again for watching, and see you in my next video.